Meghan Markle, Prince Harry and Prince Andrew should all have their royal titles removed, and the public should have their say in this, according to a new poll of Express.co.uk readers. In a set of bumper polls that ran from 3 p.m. on Friday, April 1, to 10 a.m. on Monday, April 4, Express.co.uk asked readers' opinions on whether the public should decide if royals keep their titles and if Meghan Markle, Prince Harry and Prince Andrew should have their titles removed. This poll came about after calls from residents and MPs to remove Prince Andrew's title and connection to the city as the Duke of York. Similar appeals have been made in Sussex following Meghan and Harry's decision to step down as senior members of the royal family in 2020. Royal expert Phil Dampier tweeted on March 25, "If the Duke of York is going to have his title stripped from him by the people of York, presumably the people of Sussex should also have a say?" First Express.co.uk asked, "Should the public decide if royals get to keep their titles?" This question was answered by 8,821 readers with a majority of 75%, 6,592 people, answering yes, the public should decide. Meanwhile, 21%, 1,830 people, said no and 4%, 399 people, said they did not know. Next, Express.co.uk asked, "Should Harry and Meghan have their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles removed?" Meghan and Harry agreed to stop using their HRH titles once they were no longer working royals. But they continue to use their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles, given to them as a wedding day gift by the Queen in 2018. In total, 8,842 people cast their votes and a staggering 96%, 8,466 people, voted yes, Meghan and Harry should have their titles removed. Just 3%, 304 people, said no and 1%, 72 people, did not know. Then Express.co.uk asked, "Should Andrew have his Duke of York title removed?" Earlier this year the Queen stripped her second son of his military affiliations and royal patronages, following a civil lawsuit brought against him by Virginia Giuffre, who claimed he sexually assaulted her 3 times in 2001 when she was 17, claims he vehemently denies. The Duke reached an out-of-court settlement with Ms. Giuffre in February for an undisclosed sum, and accepts no liability. Andrew also lost the right to use the His Royal Highness title in an official capacity but continues to use his Duke of York title, also gifted on his wedding day by the Queen in 1986. This question gathered 8,833 votes with a majority of 78%, 6,880 people, voting yes, Andrew should have his title removed. A further 16%, 1,395 people, said no and 6%, 558 people, said they did not know. Hundreds of comments were left below the accompanying article, with readers sharing their views on the royals keeping their titles. Username Querica said, "How it must grate on the people of Sussex and York when they see a lifestyle and actions they do not condone from their so-called representatives. The Queen has a unique range of options at her singular disposal when it comes to cheering up the members of her family. She could give them another one of her 140-plus grace and favor homes or lend them one of the 65 Rembrandts which are part of the royal collection. Hell, she could gift wrap whales. However, if Her Majesty does have a particular love language, to co-opt the pop psychology concept du jour, then it is very obviously one simple thing: titles." This week it emerged that the 95-year-old monarch has reportedly allowed her disgraced son Prince Andrew to keep one of his most spiffy titles to try to lift his spirits after a particularly bumpy 2 months for the Duke of York. In January, the Queen stripped her supposedly favorite child of his remaining honorary military titles and official patronages, thus technically rendering him a private citizen in what amounted to a humiliating and swift sacking of the Duke of York, once and for all. Then in February, the legal fight between Prince Andrew and Virginia Giuffre, née Roberts, who last year had filed a civil sex abuse claim against him in a New York court, drew to an abrupt close after they had reached a settlement, thus circumventing what could have been the most damaging court case in royal history. Andrew has strenuously denied her claims. Now, according to a new report, Andrew is broken after paying Ms. Giuffre, a Perth-based mother of 3, a reported $22.7 million, and which has led to the Queen taking what is, in my opinion, a truly staggering step. This week, an old pal of his 62-year-old told the Mirror, "He is down, he is broken." The report then claimed Andrew is said to be in such low spirits he has been allowed to keep the title of Vice Admiral to cheer him up.